That was a nice smushy toast. We're going to move on from there. When Nora asked me about doing the toast earlier this week, I thought to myself, what rhymes with toast but roast? So there's no more appropriate time to discuss some of Nora's innate qualities I've been subjected to, enlightened by over the years. Here's a small sample. Number one, her ability to never have any form of currency available when dining with others. Any of us have been subjected to that. Number two, achievements in tardiness that were previously thought to be scientifically impossible. Number three, her ability to lie motionless on the couch as I made lunch for us day after day in the summertime, and that's true. Number four, her ability to get me to spend roughly 50% of our time at the pool sitting on the side in response to unsubstantiated allegations of my harming her in some way. Number five, her general ability to get me in trouble, only then to play the saint and beg for leniency in my punishment, and only then to further coax me into the same behavior that got me into trouble in the first place. Number six, a level of indecisiveness rivaled by none on all decisions ranging from menu selections to husband selections and everything in between. And Nora's personality flaws are only outweighed by her positive qualities. I'll admit that. So I'll move on and say that in light of all of these qualities of Nora, there are many fond memories we had over the years. I began to reflect on as I wrote my toast. Many tender memories the two of us have had. For example, we both have a love of fine art. I remember one painting in particular we both enjoyed immensely entitled Green Goddess at Grandmother's House. Sometimes art inspires music. Nora and I share a love of music, particularly the healing works of Marvin Gaye. Other favorites include Aaron Neville, the Carpenters, any funky bass line we can get down to and mimic. And we struck up many a rousing duet to the tune of Moonlight Bay over the years. I remember back to our childhood days when we befriended one by the name of Nanos during the production of a short-lived tape radio show. We met other friends on our journey together, such as Voluptuoid and Chippelotamus. Nora was indeed at times friendly and helpful. She was never afraid to say, "What's up?" The two of us could sometimes simply look at a situation and simultaneously come to the conclusion that signs pointed to the fact that there was indeed help wanted. In a situation like that, Nora was likely to spur me on, saying, "Take a chance, take a good chance." By the same token, if we were in harm's way, she would respond like a bolt of lightning. Yes, a bolt of lightning, saying simply, "Run for it, Maron!" There were other situations I could have easily found myself wasting time for nothing, and only Nora could convince me that it was indeed not a mission priority. There were those times I would do something I wish I hadn't. I'd seem to roll over again, saying, "Sorry, sorry, sorry." There were victories though too, and when there were, I can still remember us performing a flooring rendition of the Olympic theme song together. We call that our adopted battle cry of "Full Steward on," and if a situation were to get hairy, so to speak, we were both apt to say, "I'll drink to that." And when we did, it was usually Michelob Light. Now, I have words for you as well, Brian. God bless you, son. God bless you. And God help you. I tried for years to help Nora, to teach her. I tried to beat it into her, literally, but very little ever seemed to stick. Perhaps the most joyous part of this wedding for me is now that I leave her in your charge to fight a never-ending battle. Albeit, should you ever harm her in any way, you'll die a slow and painful death. And I'm happy to leave Nora in the hands of one who has such wisdom. And by wisdom, I mean oldness. Now, Nora has never respected her elders, and you'll be no exception to this rule. The fact that you were schoolmates with Senator John McCain will not argue any evidence, nor will your impressively shiny cranium. Just because of things such as the fact that you took your driving test on a horse, or that your back seems to go out these days more than you do, or that when you and Nora went to a filming of the Antiques Roadshow, someone tried to appraise you. None of these things will earn you any extra points with my sister. You know, some say that life begins at 40, and perhaps that's why Brian acts like a 5-year-old most of the time. All of that being said, I recall when I first heard that Nora was dating this old guy. Everyone was aghast and couldn't believe it. I was the only one who approved. I laughed wholeheartedly at the situation, but I did say in sincerity, repeatedly I hope they get married. I think it's great. I received negative responses all around from everybody who heard my comments, but now we see what has come to fruition. So I propose a toast to my lovely sister, the wonderful groom. Raise your glasses high, and let's wish them a long and happy life together.
And ladies and gentlemen, while we have your attention, Brian, we will dedicate this next song to you from your lovely new wife.
Exactly like you.